In a few weeks, I am leaving home for the long foreseeable future. I have already put in my leave notice to all my jobs. I'm selling my car and packing my whole life here at home into just a few boxes. But the big question is, where do I go first? You might be thinking, how do I not even know that already? I am such an indecisive person, so I decided to do something kind of fun today, and I'm going to decide on camera with you now where I go. I have a few places that I have been kind of thinking about and excited to travel to sometime. So I just decided I'm going to put all of those destinations I've ever been curious about into a hat, and I'm going to pull out one of those destinations, and then in the next video I'm going to plan that whole trip with you guys. Each place is pulling me in a different direction for a different reason, and honestly I just can't decide, so I think this is going to be a fun way to figure out where I'm going to go on my next big trip. I have a few things on my criteria list of what I want in a destination where I want to go. That is, it has to be budget friendly, backpacker friendly with good hostels, have some kind of world packers or volunteering options, fairly easy to get a visa, and somewhere completely new to me. So I grabbed my little orange bucket hat that I take on my trips, and I put some crumpled up pieces of paper with the names of these countries that I want to go to. I want to talk you guys through a few of my options and a few of my ideas of behind each of these little pieces of paper that will decide my fate. So option number one would be starting the Balkans in Croatia. I've always dreamt of the Balkan region, and I've always wanted to travel. I've been super curious about it, but I think that starting in Croatia would be a really good start. Option number two would be starting the Balkans in Greece. So either starting from like the north or the south. I know that that doesn't make up the whole Balkan region, but that is kind of the portion that I want to focus on. So either starting in Croatia or starting in Greece. Option number three would be Georgia. Again, another country that's been high on my list, and I've always wanted to go to Georgia. I think that summertime would be a great time to go to Georgia, so I had to add that to my hat. Option number three was kind of a wild card for me. I chose Indonesia. I've always wanted to go to the Gili Islands or Lombok or even maybe Bali, or I don't even know. There's so many places in Indonesia. The list goes on and on of places I want to go. So I thought maybe a few months there would be a really nice way to start this big journey of mine. Option number five is southern Italy. Again, on my list has been Sicily. I've always wanted to go to Sicily, but I also have only ever been to Venice in Italy. So there are so many places on that list. It's not as budget friendly, but I'm sure that I could find some kind of world packers volunteering opportunity and maybe a hostel somewhere in Sicily. And then option number six is Scandinavia. Again, not very budget friendly. Scandinavia is pretty expensive, but I was taking a look at world packers again, and I was looking at there's a lot of options, especially for farm work, and so if I apply to some of those, it could be a very budget friendly place to go. And I've heard Scandinavia is just absolutely beautiful, so I had to put that also in my hat. So in this hat, each route honestly has a different rhythm, a different story, a different kind of plan behind what I want to do there. But instead of overthinking it, I just want to let my intuition, the universe, kind of decide for me. I'm honestly pretty nervous to pull a name out of the hat, thinking that I have not looked at flights yet, and as I need to make this budget friendly, I need to find the most budget friendly flight as well, but this is way more fun. Okay, let's give it a good mix up before I do that. Oh my god, gotta toss it around. All right. Oh my gosh, okay. Low-key, I was really hoping for this because I think it'll be the most budget friendly. Oh my gosh, the most fun. I'm so excited. I am going to start booking a trip to the Balkans starting in Greece. Can you see that? Oh my god, that's so exciting. I honestly was really hoping that it was one of the Balkans, and that's why I wanted to throw in two options of starting in the north or the south, because I really want to go to the Balkans. But I guess we're starting in the south, in Greece. This was honestly really fun. In the next video, I want to plan out how to book a flight, looking for accommodations, using all these different engines to find what to do, where to eat, all this kind of stuff, and how to plan like a next backpacking trip. I want to walk you guys through it, as well as me walking through it myself. As well as I'll definitely be documenting this entire journey that I'm about to go on, starting in Greece. But this was honestly such a fun little video that I wanted to make, and now I'm like so excited. I need to end this video and start planning and looking at things immediately because this is so exciting. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and honestly, if you are indecisive about a place, you should try putting some names of places you're curious about into a hat because this is so spontaneous. I love it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the planning video and the packing video and all the videos to come in Greece. Bye!